Hey everybody, it's me, Josh, H.O.P.E Paranormal. I'm here at Woodlawn Cemetery, the cemetery that I like to come to on a regular basis. I've had some amazing sessions here. If you haven't seen them, go back a few videos and check them out. The last video I just did was the Riddle House, when we went to the Riddle House in West Palm Beach with the radio station, WIRK, popular station around here. And so I'm going to show you right across the street right here is where the house used to be, right across from this cemetery, which is really cool. And so it's just really no surprise that the house itself and the cemetery itself gets a lot of activity and is very active. I brought the stuff with me. I brought the DR60 and the PSB7, just my little travel, jump in the car kit, of stuff. And I just figured I would come to the cemetery and I meditated and I felt a lot of energy right away. So I don't know. But I'm just trying to, I'm going to do a quick session. I'll get out of the car here in a few minutes just to walk around and to kind of stamp my energy in the cemetery that I'm here. I'm sitting in my car because it's quiet. But my name is Josh. I've communicated with a few of you and have had some pretty interesting and amazing sessions. Some of you might know who I am, some of you may not. But I come here and I bring a recorder, I bring a device that can record your voice. And I sit in the car because it's kind of quiet. But I ask a question and you guys respond. So I'm going to invite now, if there is a spirit, or a group of spirits that are looking for help or looking to communicate, that you come forward. I'm going to ask that just one comes forward right now that can speak the clearest and that wants to do this. Invite them to sit in my car with me if they'd like, or however that works. But I'm going to ask a couple of questions. I would suggest that you say your answer, a one-word answer, a one or a two-word answer, and try to draw it out a little bit. So I'm asking now, is there anyone here that would like to communicate and talk to me? Is there anyone here that would like to communicate and talk to me? Is there anyone here that would like to communicate and talk to me? Okay. Let me ask you this. Let me just do this. Just say your name again. Just your name only. All right? Just say your name only again. Okay. All right, just say your name only again. So I'd like to get your name. I don't know. I think you've said it. I don't know. Okay. Whoever was talking, are you still here with me? Just say your name only. Whoever was talking, are you still here with me? Whoever was talking, are you still here with me? In the car? How many are here right now? How many are here right now? How many are here right now? They're speaking and I'm not hearing exactly what it is they're saying. Is it that you want to communicate or that you want help?
want to communicate or that you want help? Is it that you want to communicate or that you want help?
Sounds like help. Let me ask you a question. When you were alive, did you believe in some type of God? Any God?
Let me ask you a question. When you were alive, did you believe in some type of God? Any God.
I don't know what they said at the end there. I'm going to go ahead and just focus here for a second. I'm going to invite everyone that would like some help, the few that are here that would like some help, the spirit that says that he's here. I don't know if he said he's in the car or not. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start praying, and I'm going to suggest that you guys ask for Jesus Christ, ask for God out loud. Are you willing to ask for God?
Are you willing to ask for God? Are you willing to ask for God?
Bless me. Thank you. Well, I'd like to bless you guys. I believe that's what you're saying. Please just tell me your name one more time.
Please just tell me your name one more time. Please just tell me your name one more time.
So it was definitely frustrating that I couldn't make out any of these responses. But now in the review, I get the name Carl, which leads you to the Riddle house that was located right across the street from the cemetery, acquired by the man Carl Riddle in the 1920s. But not only that, there was another Carl that was the caretaker of the cemetery that lived with his wife and other children in the house. So I'm going to ask that you ask out loud now for God, for Jesus. I'm going to envision light. I'm going to ask angels to come down. I'm going to ask them to be here with me, be here with you. You have to ask. This is about free will. If you're meant to cross over, then you're going to cross over. If you're stuck here and there's some reason that you should be here, I don't know why, then you'll be here. But I do know that if you ask God for help, that's all you can do. You know, you can envision yourself leaving here. I've heard a spirit here say that they felt like the gates were locked before, that they're locked, when I can clearly see they're not locked. But in maybe your reality, they're locked. Why you would stay with your gravestone because it's where your body was last, I understand. But maybe you have to stay here. Maybe you choose to stay here. I don't know. How long ago did you die? Do you know?
How long ago did you die? Do you know? How long ago did you die? Do you know?
Are you a man or a woman? Remember, try to say your answers slow and drawn out a little bit.
Are you a
Man.
Are you a man or a woman?
Strong man, too. It sounds like a strong man answer. Okay, you're a man. So the fact that you're asking for help, is it that you want to leave the cemetery?
So the fact that you're asking for help, is it that you want to leave the cemetery? So the fact that you're asking for help, is it that you want to leave the cemetery?
Kind of sounds like correct.
So the fact that you're asking for help, is it that you want to leave the cemetery?
Okay. All right.
They maybe could book.
Who's here? The spirit that I'm talking to. The man. I'd like to help you. I can pray with you. I could suggest for you to ask for a God of your understanding. I can even give you a few names. But you have to be willing to do that, and I can't ensure that you're going to go. I have faith in my higher power, in God, and Jesus Christ. I'm here to communicate with the ones that feel like they're lost, forgotten. Are the spirits that are here that want help asking for God out loud? I felt like I just needed to get out of the car for a few moments and say a prayer. Just stand there, speak from the heart, ask my higher power to do the work, because he's the one that does it. But it was definitely frustrating, again, not being able to hear the responses in real time, as I've been able to before. Are you asking?
Are you asking?
Tell me how you're feeling.
Tell me how you're feeling. Tell me how you're feeling.
All right, well, I'm going to be leaving here at some point. I'm going to leave here in the next few minutes. Can anyone tell me if they've seen the light or getting any help or angels? God? Do you need me to get out of the car? I need to leave, but I wanted to spend some time with you. Has anyone received the help that they needed? All right, so I'm leaving here. Can any of you tell me how you are?
breathing here. Can any of you tell me how you are?
I'm going to stop this for a second, and I'm going to walk the grounds just for a moment. I'll be right back. Okay, so what I just did was I turned the camera off. I went outside the car for a few minutes. I walked around, and I just closed my eyes. I focused my light. I held my arms out and envisioned the light coming through me and me radiating it. I then felt this need to stand by the back of my car and make the sign of the cross a few times, as if I was blessing someone or blessing. And again, I'm not a priest. I'm not some chosen one. I'm just saying that I'm asking that God uses me and my light. And that does work, unbeknownst to me sometimes. I trust in His work and His light. If there is someone here that needs help, I'm trying not to leave before I can maybe feel that they've got the help. Now, I felt that. I'm going to ask again. Outside, I started to concentrate my light, and I blessed or made the sign of the cross. Did that help anyone? That was kind of long.
Outside, I started to concentrate my light, and I blessed or made the sign of the cross. Did that help anyone? Outside, I started to concentrate my light, and I blessed or made the sign of the cross. Did that help anyone?
Stay tuned. The other day I sat here and I tried to connect with a spirit, and I was getting replies, but I just couldn't understand anything. I may not, again today, I may not understand it. I don't know why. I just wasn't hearing it very clearly. But when I went home and I reviewed, I could hear the replies that were very clear. When I asked about if there's someone here that can connect with me, the answer, I hope, came through. I then asked for the name, which I didn't understand. I was saying Krista and Chris and Claire, and I was getting all these names that I couldn't understand. But the name was Carl. That was the name, Carl. Right now, I've come back because he did answer me. He said, I'm right here in the back of the car. I'm still unclear as to whether he wanted any help or not. And I have to be careful of that because not every spirit wants help. I want to help spirit crossover, but not every spirit is looking for help. Sometimes they don't want any help. Sometimes they just want to communicate. And, me, I'm just like, I want to save everyone. I want to save any spirit that is around. So I am going to ask right now, I'm going to try to communicate and connect with, this just popped out. We're going to try and communicate with Carl again. So I don't know if Carl is the Carl Riddle or the other Carl, but we're going to find out. So I'm going to ask right now if Carl, who came through the other day I was here, are you here with me? All right, a lot of talking. Already we're getting stuff here.
I'm going to ask right now if Carl, who came through the other day I was here, are you here with me?
All right, so for any other spirit that's here, and of course for Carl, just understand this. This can be very frustrating sometimes in the sense that I'm recording you, I'm hearing you, but I can't make out your message until I get home and listen to it sometimes. So if I'm not understanding what you're saying, all right, I'm going to go home, I'm going to review it. I'm going to listen to it carefully when I get home if I don't hear you right now as clearly as I do when I get home. If there's something you're saying that I'm not understanding and it's important, I'm going to come back here and I'm going to have the message and I'll talk to you about it. Let me ask. Let me just see. Carl, is it just you here or are there others?
Carl, is it just you here, or are there others? Carl, is it just you here, or are there others?
I mean, it could be saying Carl. I have no idea what that was. Okay. Are there any spirits here that would like help?
Are there any spirits here that would like help?
What was that?
Are there any spirits here that would like help?
It's weird. It sounds muffled here, but when I listen to it on the video later on, it always sounds better, or I can make out a lot more. Are you coming and going from this place, or do you stay here all the time?
Are you coming and going from this place, or do you stay here all the time? Are you coming and going from this place, or do you stay here all the time?
Do you feel trapped here?
Do you feel trapped here?
Sounds like yes.
Do you feel trapped here?
How do you think you got trapped here?
How do you think you got trapped here? How do you think you got trapped here?
I don't know, it sounds like he said he lost his mother or something. Interesting piece of information. Carl Riddle had a twin brother named Kenyon Riddle. They were very close. Kenyon died in 1957, as Carl didn't die till 1985. All right, I won't be able to stay long today. I just wanted to come and pop in for a minute. I wanted to let you know that I understood what you were saying last time, but when I got home is when I understood it. And I'm going to go home and I'm going to listen to this, and I'm going to come back again if I need to, and I'll talk to you. Are you one of the Carls that like ran this cemetery?
Are you one of the Carls that, like, ran this cemetery?
Sounds like yes.
Are you one of the Carls that, like, ran this cemetery?
All right. Are you okay in this cemetery?
Are you okay in this cemetery?
sounds like the responses are getting a little quieter, so maybe the energy's down a little bit for him.
Are you okay in this cemetery?
All right, well, I am leaving, and I care about you, and I will come back and check on you. So I just want to say goodbye, and I have love for you, and I will be back.
So I just want to say goodbye, and I have love for you, and I will be back.
So this continues. We will see what comes of this. I will try to find out more information about this person. I find it interesting, and I will be setting up to do a group session soon. So be on the lookout for that. I'll do a post and an announcement on that. But I'm gonna have to come back here because I think this is kind of a thing that's evolving with this person. I'd like to help them, but maybe they just want to communicate. They said that they feel stuck. They feel stuck here, it seems like, and that it sounded like that he is the one that used to, run this place or have something to do with this place. Anyway, we'll find out. I thank you, and I'll see you soon.